Did you ever?
What, your house you live at now?
Mm-hmm.
No. But there's a thing. What do you call it? The thing that sits on you, like at your house. They had that sleep thing, paralysis or whatever, or is that what it's called?
Where you're asleep but not asleep.
Where you're asleep and it feels like something's sitting on your chest and you can't speak, you can't move.
Oh, that's happened to me 2 or 3 times.
In your house?
Oh my God, yes. But see, let me tell you, here's what happened, Aaron. That started out. Brian used to tell us all the time, there's something in this house. There's something in this house. And I said, there ain't nothing in this house. And we laugh at him. He says, I can be laying in bed and I can take and hear the door being turned. He says, I've even had the door shut on me. He says, I get scared and get up and go over to Mom's. Well, we just thought, we were just laughing. Well, I was laying in bed one night. I was laying in bed one night, and Herb was laying there, and he bolted upright in the bed. He didn't know I was awake. It woke me up, and he sat on the edge of the bed, and he was just looking around, like he was looking to see what was going on. And I took and he laid back down. Well, I thought, wow, I'm not gonna say nothing. He probably, just maybe a bad dream or something. And then, just different things started happening. I'd be laying down on the couch. I'll tell you when it really, really made me know that there was something going on in that house. Is I was laying in the bedroom, the one we call the blue room.
Yeah.
And I was laying there, and I felt something, something like a 50-pound bag of potatoes being thrown against my chest. And I couldn't open my eyes. I couldn't do nothing but sit there and shake my head and I said, no. And then I started saying, I kept trying to say, Lord God, and it's like it was it would not let me move.
Yeah.
So anyway, I said, finally, it wouldn't let me speak. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get out, Lord God. So then I said, finally, I struggled. I said, Lord God, help. As soon as I said that, it went away.
Damn.
It went away. All right. That was one incident. Then after that, I thought, yeah, well, maybe Brian went so crazy after all. And Herb was sitting there, and he had jumped up in the bed that one night and sitting on the edge of the bed, and I think, maybe this is something that's all linked. So then I was laying on the couch one night, and this is the God's truth. It's like something grabbed me, but I had my head laying across the armrest on the couch.
Yeah.
I was in the house by myself. Herb was at a card game. It was like a Friday or Saturday night. Something grabbed me by the hair of the head, and it's like it was stretching my neck over that armchair. And I was like, oh my God. I'm saying, once again, I'm trying to say, Lord God, help me, because this is what seems like sets me free, right?
Yeah. So
the next thing I know, I'm saying, I'm trying to get it out, and finally, I got it out. I said, Lord God, help me. And so then what happens? It went away. But then, another time, see, it don't have any certain place in the house that it happens at. So then, we took and had, me and her was talking. I said, and I said, Herb, I said, there's stuff happens in this house. Because it would mess with me, like, pull it, the cover at my feet and stuff. And I told Herb, I said, you ever have anything there? And he says, yeah. I said, happens to me too. He says, but what I feel like is that something is scratching my legs. And I said, well, it pulls cover on me. I said, it's grabbed me by the hair of the head. And I said, one night, when I was down there by myself, in the basement, I started smelling something that smelled like sweet corn. And I thought, what is this? And so I called LG&E. I said, there's something going on here. Well, when they got there, it just kind of went away, and they took it, because I thought maybe I had some type of gas leak or something. So what they did is they tested, they said, everything's okay, it's fine. And I thought, is this the smell of a demon? Because this was not a friendly thing.
Yeah.
It was
something that's actually
this was something
touching you,
pulling my hair, scratching Herb's legs, slamming doors on Brian. So this is not what's supposed to be happening. So then, every time I would just, I started, it was messing with me so much that, here's what I did. I just took him flat out, said, hey, this is my house. You're not wanted here. Get out. So I am taking control. I'm taking control. You need to leave. You're not wanted here. Now let me tell you what else happened. We had a yard sale. And Dolores and I were talking about the things that happening there at the house. Because, you tell some people this stuff and they think you're nuts.
Yeah. I believe it.
Oh, well, anyway.
It's too many people saying the same stuff.
Dolores calls me the next day and says, well, because her mom was at the yard sale, and they had stuff at the yard sale, and they packed their stuff up and went home. They live out there in, they lived out there at Maryville. Anyway, she says, I guess you know that we took and brought your demon home, or one of them. I said, well, what makes you say that? She says, because last night, she says, I was going through the hallway, and Mom was in there saying, leave me alone, leave me alone. And she said, I said, Mom, what's going on? She says, nothing. So anyway.
And she stayed at your house?
Well, they was there for the yard sale. So I think, you can pack this stuff up.
Okay, that's like some insidious shit.
Yeah.
Like it attached itself to your belongings.
Well, it's like they see it. They were there. Did it attach it to the belongings? Did it attach it
to them?
To them, because when they see a weakness, when there's a weakness, that's the devil won't be there unless there is a chance that he can invade.
Something inviting, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But anyway, it hasn't been there for a long time. But I'll tell you what we did. We had Herb's daughter-in-law go through the house and take and bless the house. She went into every room and took and prayed and took oil and marked. There's some places in the house where you can see where...
In the basement, there's crosses on the walls.
Have you seen them?
Mm-hmm. In the dark room.
Yeah. Well, that was part of the exorcism.
That's where they used to develop film back in the day.
Well,
That's what I've heard.
They had that. Well, what is the people? That house originally set the next block down from where it's at now. The house was built in 1925, and it was moved to take and make room for the telephone company that's down there.
Yeah.
And
on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah, and so now that house
So they picked that whole house up and moved that some bitch?
Yes, and the lady across the street says I didn't even know this house had been moved, and neither did Herb. The house was moved in 1947. Built in 1925, moved in 1947, and the lady across the street was telling, she says, I can remember when that house was sitting out in the middle of the road up on blocks or whatever they put them on back then.
I wonder if anybody's died in that house.
Oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, now there has been.
Oh, well, yeah.
Holland
Our
and
own
her
family.
both died in there. But I don't know what the lady that lived there a few years before, the people that moved in there after that, she died, but I don't know if she actually died in the house. I don't know, but...
What do you think would happen if we took a Ouija board and played it in that basement?
Well, I tell you, I really don't want to stir up anything.
You think that would be a
I think it would be bad.
From hearing stories about being grabbed and held, imagine playing that and something grabbed your ass.
Well, imagine doing that and then opening up something
and then I leave and something's still messing with you at night.
Well, and something start coming in there. You know, I'm not as young as I used to be. I might not can handle it now. Now I might tell it to get out, and it might just look at me and
just
make a
laugh
face and
at you.
stick its tongue out or something.
Yeah, we might.
But you could tell. You could almost tell that when it was there. You know, you could feel a presence there, and you would take and you sit and you look and you think, it's over in that corner. Brian used to talk about seeing. He saw the hooded thing in the bedroom with him. Yeah, it messed with him for a long time, and then he, you know, when. We didn't believe him. We thought it was funny. But then when it started messing with all of us, we thought, hey, he was maybe. Yeah, hey, there is something going on here. But we took and had the oil put on there. And like I said, I would always say, every night before I go to bed or when I come out, I say, if I felt like there was a presence there, I would just say, get out of here. You're not wanted here. And I guess I got the message so far. It's been good.